They thought it was funny. The night before my graduation, I was asleep, dreaming of freedom, when I felt the sharp scrape of clippers buzzing against my scalp. My eyes shot open to see my mother grinning, holding the machine like a weapon, stripping away the last strand of dignity I had. When she finished, she laughed, high, shrill, cruel. "Bald like your future," she sneered. My father joined in, holding his phone up, snapping a picture of us side by side, his arm draped around me like some trophy of humiliation. "Best family joke yet," he chuckled. They went to bed, still laughing. I went to the bathroom mirror. A stranger stared back. My reflection wasn't pathetic, it was patient. The joke wasn't theirs, not anymore. It was mine. You need to understand, this wasn't sudden. This wasn't random cruelty born overnight. No, my parents had been sharpening their blades on me for years. When I was younger, I believed in them. I believed when they told me hard work would pay off, when they clapped at my awards, when they bragged to neighbors about me being the smart one. I worked, I obeyed, I excelled. But at home, they chipped away at me in ways no teacher or friend could see. My mother's barbed words hidden under laughter. My father's silent approval of her cruelty. His camera always ready to immortalize my pain. They weren't raising me, they were rehearsing their comedy. I never fought back. I smiled. I endured. Because inside, I was watching, and I was planning. Their mistake was believing humiliation broke me. It didn't. It taught me. I started collecting everything. My father's hidden gambling debt emails, the pictures of his late-night visits to a woman who wasn't my mother, the credit card statements he thought I couldn't access, my mother's prescription refills for pills she bought under a fake name, the secret messages she sent to her church friend that weren't about God. I became their shadow, their mirror. Every secret they carved into the dark, I stole into the light. By the time they shaved my head, I had enough evidence to burn them down twice over. The morning of graduation, they strutted around the kitchen, still amused, sipping coffee like royalty. My scalp stung, my gown hid the scars of their laughter, but inside, I was calm. "Smile," my dad said as he raised his phone. "Your last day as our little failure." I smiled, because he was right. It was my last day as theirs. At the ceremony, I walked across the stage bald, head high, diploma in hand. Their laughter echoed from the bleachers. But what they didn't know was that the real stage was waiting after the applause. That night, I uploaded everything. Not in anger, not in haste, with precision. The gambling debts, the affair, the pills, the fake charities they donated to for tax breaks. It all went to their friends, their coworkers, their church, their boss. Every dirty corner of their life, broadcast with timestamps, receipts, undeniable proof. My father lost his job by Monday. My mother lost her seat on the church board by Tuesday. By Wednesday, they weren't laughing anymore. Neighbors stopped waving. Friends stopped calling. Their names turned sour in every conversation. The house, once so loud with their mockery, grew quieter by the hour. The confrontation came on Friday. I was in the living room when they stormed in. My father's eyes were bloodshot, my mother's hands trembling. "What did you do?" my father growled. I looked at them, calm, bald head gleaming under the lamp. I gave the world the truth. "You ruined us!" my mother shrieked. I tilted my head. "No, you ruined yourselves. I just stopped covering it." For once, there was no laughter, no camera, no joke, only silence, the kind that suffocates. They tried to rebuild their image, but reputation is fragile. Once shattered, it cuts deeper than any blade. Their friends avoided them, their money drained into debts, and their once proud house became a cage of whispers. Every time my father opened his phone, that picture he'd taken of me bald and humiliated stared back. Every time my mother walked past the mirror, she saw the daughter who didn't cry, who didn't break, who turned their cruelty into their curse. I left soon after, diploma in hand, future in front of me. Bald? Maybe, but free and sharper than ever. Now when I look back, I don't see the clippers or hear the laughter. I hear silence. The silence of two people choking on the taste of their own medicine. And I smile, because they taught me their favorite lesson, how to turn pain into comedy. Only this time, the joke was mine. And it was the last one they'll ever laugh at.